Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Monday. This is basically just a little late night session as to what I think is going to happen in the near future, and just an overall look of the market structure. And I'm just going to be giving you guys a little bit of input on what I think is going to happen within like the short term, near term future. So we can just go ahead and go over SPY. This is my first video, by the way, so please bear with me if I'm all over the place. I'm just now starting this out. So basically we can start with SPY. As you can see on the monthly chart, I mean, we're obviously bullish. We're making higher highs and higher lows. But my only concern is I'm not sure how long this is sustainable. I mean, we've been running up for a while now. If we go to the weekly chart, same thing. Making higher highs, higher lows. Like I said, I'm not really sure how sustainable this is. I mean, this is a huge run up. I mean, we were just, back in April, we were in a bear market in April, and now we are up, wow, 43% since that April correction. Or really, it was more than a correction, because the correction is about 10 to 15%. So we were actually like in a bear market because we were down way more than that. So yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so if you look on the weekly time frame, we kind of starting to shift just a little bit, but not too much. As you can see, we got a couple weekly red candles so far. I think if we get below here, it might get a little bit nasty. We could possibly, I honestly think, we're eventually going to correct, and we'll at least get down right here somewhere to about the 611 level, 613 level is my, assumption. But I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. If you want some type of financial advice, do not come to me, okay? I'm just gonna let you know what I think. Now on the daily time frame, as you can see, we're actually making lower highs. See, so let's see if I can do this right. Okay, so as you can see, that's a high, right? And then we have a lower high. So if you look right here, we're basically making a lower high on the daily. So structure is starting to shift a little bit, and we all know the market moves off of market structure. So everything moves in waves. As of right now, we have a high, then we have this lower high. But it's kind of conflicting because right here we have this low, right? We have this low, but we still have let's say a higher low, maybe a double bottom. We'll say a double bottom, but we have a double bottom. So with that being said, basically what I'm looking for, or what I am anticipating, is hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay, so basically what I'm anticipating is something like this, right? Let's go to, let's see, now we're on the 4 hour. The 4 hour is the same story, right? We have a high, lower high, double bottom, right? And if we go to the hourly, right, this is where it gets more interesting, right? So we got a high, right? We have a high right here, high, right? And then we have a low, then we have a high, then we have actually a little baby lower low. So what I'm kind of expecting is, or anticipating, is for us to do something like this, right? These are the clear structure levels, 675 and 661, right? So if we do something like this, we tap this 660 and we lose it, that's it. That's ball game. We going to the gulag. They don't pull the rug on us. I can see us get down to at least 652, right? So that's one scenario. Or another scenario on SPY, we can do something like this. We could come down here, test this, and bounce and take us back to 675. That's another scenario where you can catch a couple good loans, buy you a couple calls, and ride them up to 675. We could do something like that. Or we could actually fake people out, make everybody think, okay, we're going to a bear market, sweep that low and then reclaim, right? Form some type of inverse head and shoulders, and boom, go all the way up, you know? We could do that too. Or we could do something like this, vice versa. We can come, you know, come down here, get past 675, long it, touch this demand right here, come down, do something like this, then boom. You know, there's a lot of scenarios right here, but the main key levels are, and I will keep reiterating this because I do feel like these are the main key levels, so I'm gonna make this pink for y'all so you guys can see how important this level is. If I can make it pink, it's not letting me make it pink, okay? It's not letting me make it pink, so what we'll do, we'll just make it bigger. How about that? So we'll just make it bigger. So boom, so this is basically the line in the sand right here. I'm finna show y'all the line in the sand right here. This is the line in the sand right here. 675, 661. We break 661, it's over with. 652 is in play, right? If we bounce, you know, up here, break 660, 675, retest, we're going back up, maybe to even all-time highs, who knows? But that's just my analysis on SPY, right? Let me go ahead and put these back normal, because it's gonna mess me up when I day trade tomorrow. Alright, so that's just basically, you know, my analysis on SPY. 675, 661 are the key levels. Those are your parameters. Anything in this area, all this is a no trade zone. All this, yeah, it's no good. You don't want to trade in here. It's a no trade zone. We don't want to trade in there. What we want to wait on is a break of this, get down, cool, you know? Or you can probably take a reject. If we don't reject and we hold, take the retest and write it up. Cool. Let's go to Qs. Same thing with Qs. Exact same thing, exact same setup. We all know SPY and Qs like basically mirror each other, so it's the same thing on Qs, right? So we have 597. We get below 597, we out of here. We going to 590. Like, it's that simple. And then if we get up to 513, you could possibly look for a reject. If we reclaim this 613, then we'll probably go back to this supply up here to 626. So we'll probably do that. So main key levels you want to watch on Qs: 597 and 613. Those are the main key levels. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla was crazy today. Tesla literally, let's go to this 5-minute chart. Oh, and I'm mad because I really was watching this too, but I got caught up in Amazon. I'm gonna show you Amazon later. But basically, Tesla went crazy. So we opened up at 598. We ran up 6% all the way to 522, and then just completely faded and gave away that whole entire move all the way back down to 404, which is crazy. So I really was looking to buy puts right here. So I'm gonna give y'all some game. So basically, you know, what I like to trade is like a fake out. So basically, this is what I like to do. So if you notice, you see how this 422 was support, right? Hold on, let me show y'all. This 422 was support, right? From right here. This is how I got this level, right? It's 422. So basically what I did was, or what I like to do is, I like to wait for a sweep, meaning I like to wait for it to reclaim or go above a certain price point or a certain level. So as you can see, we got that 422 previous resistance. right? So what I did was, well, not what I did, what I was going to do was wait for this to sweep. Once you get the sweep, you know, fake everybody out, trap out the loans, and then boom, it dumped. That's basically what I like to play. Basically, it's called a sweep and failure, because basically all it's doing is sweeping. It's sweeping that level. It's sweeping that resistance level. So you got the sweep, and then boom, you have the failure. So you would typically want to kind of go in right off of this sweep right here, off this candle right here. Hold on, let me get rid of that. So you typically want to go in right here off of this one. You usually want to wait for like a 5-minute close. So you could have got in right here, and your stop loss would have been either above the most recent level, which was support, now turn back down to resistance, or you can have your stop loss, you know, right here, which is a really good risk to reward ratio. If you look at it, you're basically, let's say you got in right here, right, and your stop loss is right here. You're basically risking what? Shooting at 421.23. So you're basically risking about $3, about $2 to $3, because your entry would have been right here at 421 to about 423.20. What's it say? 424. So you're basically risking $3. So you're risking $3, right, to make a potential $12, because this is the next support right here. So this is actually a good risk to reward ratio. If you get in right here, got in right here, and wrote it all the way down. Contracts would have did 100% depending on which ones you got, and then it just kept dying the whole time. So I really was just sick just watching this play out. I didn't take it because I was caught up in Amazon, but I really wanted to take Tesla. That was like the trade of the day, like for sure. But that's Tesla. So with that being said, what I think will eventually happen is, let's see, technically, let's look at the structure. We made, let's see, a low, so high, low, high, low. So we waiting on a higher high. So this could possibly be an inverse. I'm not an inverse, but a head and shoulders. This would be a you know, shoulder, head, and then we'll get this shoulder to play out right here, and then boom, we can write it down. So you can probably wait for this 404 to break right here, and then you can get in once it break the neckline. So that's what I'm anticipating. So right now we obviously have, you know, we still have lower lows. We're just waiting on this lower high. This lower high has to be somewhere. It could even be, you know, all the way up here where we do like some double top. But we need to wait for this lower low to confirm the downtrend as far as on the hourly chart. I mean, because obviously if you look on the, you know, on the higher time frame, we're clearly in a downtrend. We're clearly in a downtrend, as you can see. We're just going lower and lower and lower. See, high, low, high, low, dang, high. So we'll probably, you know, keep going down. So Tesla is definitely gonna be one of my main watches for lower, definitely for sure. So the levels to watch on Tesla, I would say is it's 410, right? Look for this 410. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. Look for this 410. Look for a reject on this 410 area. But the ultimate level is a reject underneath this 404. We get underneath 404, we're gone. It's over with. So I'd say this 404 level. As long as we're under this 404 level, I think it looks good for puts. As you can see, that 404 level is a significant level. As you can see, let's see, we've actually touched this 404 level right here. That's once, well, really a couple times. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a huge level, right? It's a huge level. You know, it was resistance, flipped it, turned support, support, flipped it, turned resistance. Open today, went crazy, went all the way up, came all the way back down. Now it's support. So yeah, I say if we get below this 404 area on Tesla, just short it to the gulag, bro. Just short it. But that's the main level on Tesla. 404. I would watch 404 and this 410 area for loans. If we get back above 410, you know, you can ride it back up to 422. That's just what I would do. Let's see. Oh, Amazon. This the trade I was stuck in when I was trying to trade Tesla. I don't like being in more than one trade at a time. Like, I just don't like doing it. I feel like that's the stupidest thing ever, is to be in 2 trades at one time. But basically, I was watching Amazon. So as you can see here, clear market structure, right? You see this right here? This is clear support. I mean, it was clear resistance, right? Right here, clear resistance. Resistance, flipped it, right? And then it came back down, turned it to support. So I knew if we broke this little level right here, this 232 area, it was gonna be over with. It was gonna be over with, and puts would have been valid. So basically, what I did was, as you can see, we broke this level at the open. We broke the level. So what I did was, I saw we broke the level, right? We broke the level. I waited for a retest. Once we got up in here somewhere, that's when I went short, and I wrote it down, took a little bit out the table, and I just held on to my runners. And I eventually got out my last runners at break even. I was kind of hoping that we went all the way down here, but watch us gap down there tomorrow or something. They always give you the big move after hours for some reason. Like, I hate that. Like, I don't know, for some reason all the big moves seem to happen after hours for some reason, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can get another chance to catch it again. So basically, top watch on Amazon is, you know, if we open somewhere and we pop back in here in this 232, 234 area, and we fade, go short, ride this down at least all the way to right here, to the previous lows. And if you can, ride it down to 22, right? That's what I would do on Amazon for tomorrow. You also too can watch, you know, that was a previous day low. So what you also could do as well is, if we open something around here, you could just wait for this previous day low to break. Once it break, catch the retest and ride it down, you know, in the 220, in the 222. As you can see here, this 222 is a big level. That's where we got this huge run up, which I don't know where that's from. Yeah, that was on earnings. Yeah, that was on earnings. That's where that's from. So yeah, we can get back to this earnings low for sure. Do we have a gap? Oh yeah, we gotta, oh shoot. I keep doing that, bro. I gotta get used to this. But this is a huge gap, bro. Hold on. This is a huge gap. Look at this gap. I gotta get better at maneuvering and stuff. Just bear with me, y'all. This is my first video. I'm gonna get better at this. But yeah, there's a gap that clearly needs to be filled. Well, it was almost filled. But anyways, I still like this 222 area. It's clearly a magnet right now. It's just a matter of time when it goes down here. So yeah, that's the top watch on Amazon. I'll go over it one more time. So you can wait. No, that's the wrong one. So you can wait. Dang, I did it again. So you can wait for us to break this low, this previous day low, write it down, right? You can do that. Or you could do wait for us to pop up in this 234 area and then take it down, right? Or if you want to be a bull, you can wait for us to come up in here and break this 234, catch the retest, and go long back in the 239. That would be the bullish case scenario. You know, take it all the way back up to this previous support turn resistance now, this area right here. So those are the two best cases that I see on Amazon right now as far as setups. Man, I gotta get better at working this trading view. I feel like I can do way better. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Oh my God, we at 20 minutes. I gotta hurry up. I feel like I've been talking for an hour. Let's see. I'm finna try to hurry up a little bit. Okay, so NVIDIA, right? So if we look at NVIDIA, we're obviously in a downtrend, right? That 190, this 190 was huge support. As you can see, it was huge support. Now it flipped and turned to resistance. So basically what I'm watching on NVIDIA is if we pop back in here, go short, right? We go short. If we pop back in here and break 191, go long, right? You can do that. Or we get down here, look for a bounce. You can look for a high demand bounce at 176. As you can see, this is a critical level. We've hit this 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 times. So anywhere in this area right here, you can look for a bounce, right? Or you could, or if we get down here, right? Let's say we get down here and we fail, short it down into 164. I think 64 is the next demand level for NVIDIA. As you can see right here, you know, that's where it bounced from. So yeah, that's NVIDIA. That's what I'm watching for NVIDIA. Let's go to AMD. AMD is in a downtrend. As you can see, we're making lower highs. Let's see, this was your high, it's your low, that's your high. So we basically need to wait for this lower low to come in play, right? So basically what we're waiting on for AMD, what I'm watching for AMD is for us to come down here and break this 235. We break this 235, we're going to 225. And then once we get to 225, if we get to 225, you can look for this demand bounce and take it back up. Or we can go down here and just keep dying. You know, you never really know. But that's what I'm watching. Above 240, you could take a high risk short above 240. Or you could wait for it to get above 240, take the retest and go. You can do that. Microsoft, clearly this is a huge downtrend. As you can see, this is a huge downtrend. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But we're kind of creeping back up a little bit. But then look, down, up, that's that lower low. This is your equal high. So we basically waiting on a lower low. So I personally wouldn't touch not Amazon. I personally wouldn't touch Microsoft until we broke this low right here, this 496. I wouldn't short it unless we broke this 496. Just my opinion. Or you just get stuck in this. This is basically like a no trade zone. This is just like, you know, this is just a bunch of unwanted noise. You don't really want to trade in here. You want to wait for a break of structure. So you either want to wait for 512 to break, catch the retest and ride it up, or you want to wait, you know, for this low to break and then take it down. That's what I would do. But to be even safer, honestly, to be even safer on this, I would just wait for this structure to break, this 492. This is a way bigger structure. When you're looking at these charts, you want to look on the time frames that got the most value. You want to look at the areas that got the most value. This really doesn't have a lot of value right here. But right here has a lot of value, as you can see, because this is where some of the macro moves happen, the big moves happen around this level. So I honestly wouldn't even short Microsoft unless we did something like this, got down here, boom, 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 chopped around, and then failed. You know, I wouldn't even short it. You actually could probably look for a bounce right here, a demand bounce right here in this 492 area and take it back up. But That's just what I would be looking for on Microsoft. Apple look like it's hanging on by a thread, like by a thread. What we looking for on Apple, what I would be looking for is a break of this 266 level. As you can see, it's big demand. Once we break this 266 level, we probably go straight to 260. Or you could take a high risk bounce. Take a high risk bounce from this 266 level and take it back up to 276. And then if we did go back up to 276, you can probably take that reject. If we do reject, or if we got above it and went through it, you could take the retest and ride it up to new all-time highs. But me personally, I think this is probably going to go down, especially with SPY and Qs looking like they want to die. So my top watch would be for us to come right here to 266, break, retest, and then boom, hit 260. That's what I would be looking for, something like that. Just my opinion. So the two main levels on Apple, 276, 266. Meta is dead. Oh my God, look at Meta. Okay, Meta is, wow, I haven't really looked at Meta in a while. Okay, yeah, Meta is dead. I had this trend line. It looked like we're starting to get close to this trend line. So let's just go over it. I'm gonna go to the hourly. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go to the hourly. If we go to the hourly, we're clearly making lower lows and higher highs, right? I mean lower lows and lower highs. So right now with Meta, this is basically what you can look for. So I would look for something like this, right? We pop up in here, you can go short for a high risk short, right? Or we pop up in here and we get above it, wait for a retest, there's your long, right? Or we get down here, you can go long for a high risk long and ride it back up, right? Or you can wait for us to break this structure right here to take it down to at least 586. So your main key levels on Meta is 595 and about 617 and 620. Those are your main key levels. God, Meta is dead. Lord have mercy. I do know one thing though. If we break this little 596 and we break this trend line, we're going to 558, 529, maybe even 572 in the long run. Wow. That would be crazy, but it makes sense though. It would definitely make sense. But yeah, that's basically Meta in a nutshell. So yeah, your main levels is 595, break 595, go short. We break 617, 620, go long. Simple. Google, this will be my last one. I do Google and that's it. Google obviously is rejecting here. The best short today was obviously under this 287. This 287 right here was obviously the best short. You see, we actually ran up, right? Ran up, came down, tested support, went back up, then boom, we failed it. So what I would be looking for is a pop back into this 287, take it down to 274. So yeah, your big levels on Google would be 287, 274. Above 287, go long. Below 274, go short. Like, it's really that simple. And if we break 274, wow, okay, so look, if we came all the way down here, I would definitely look for some type of relief bounce. You know, it might be a little risky, but it's worth a shot though. I would look for a bounce, right? And if we don't get that bounce and we fail, we're going straight to 260. Like, we're just going to 260. It's just obvious. It makes the most sense. So that's what I'll be watching, you know, in the near-term future for Google. Coinbase, I don't really day trade Coinbase, but I like to watch it. I think Coinbase is going to the gulag. I don't even have any levels for it. Pass down here, I had to draw some new levels down here because this is crazy. I wish I'd have shorted coin right here. I was gonna short coin right here. Right in this area. I was gonna buy some puts, but I chickened out. But yeah, coin is gone, bro. If you want to buy long term, I would wait for maybe 136 is a good long term buy, and this 192 is a good long term buy. 232 maybe. But yeah, if you wanted to buy some leaps or something or get some equity, I would wait for 136. I would get my first buy right, probably about 192, then 136. That's just my opinion, what I would do. Cause yeah, this is crazy. Robinhood, I've been waiting on Robinhood to pull back so bad, cause I really want to get some equity on Robinhood so bad. I'm mad I missed out on it. As you can see here, we made a lower high on the daily. You know, there was your high, then there was your lower high, and then we just broke this recent low right here. So this was your low, and now that's your new low. So we're obviously in a downtrend on Robinhood. I don't day trade Robinhood, but I will pick up some equity if we come down to this this 66 level right here. I mean, this is a huge level right here. If we come down here, this will basically be a blessing. If you want to swing some puts, I mean, anything under 120 is actually valid. If we stay under 120, puts are valid. I would just buy puts, you know, when they have earnings. In February, yeah, I would buy puts and just take it a couple months out and just have a stop loss above 120. As long as we're below 120, it's valid. But yeah, if we can get down to 66, you gotta pick up a lot. And if we get down to 30, which I highly doubt, you gotta bet the house on it. You gotta bet everything on it. Palantir. I don't day trade Palantir, but I watch it. I really don't like it. I don't even really think I want to go over it. Excuse me. I don't even really want to go over it. It just really look like a mess. I really don't like it. But we're obviously in a downtrend. I do watch it though. As you can see, we're in a downtrend. It's a low, high. There's your low right there. So we're obviously in a downtrend. So I mean, if you wanted to, you could short Palantir. As long as we're below this 170. As long as we're below here, I mean, there's nothing but room until about 150. So you could short Palantir. If we reclaim this 170, we'll most likely run back up. It's probably about 184. Yeah, probably about 184. So yeah, let me zoom in. I'm sorry if y'all can't really see what's going on. This video is probably horrible. Just bear with me, y'all. I promise I'm gonna get better on these videos. But yeah, that's the main levels to watch on Palantir is 170. Like I said, we get below 170, then get below this 163. We're going to 152. And yeah, and if we reclaim this 170 and hold this 170, we'll go back to 184. So that's what I'm watching. Let's look at Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin as well, but I do look at it. And it looks like all my TA is gone on Bitcoin. So we're just gonna do some new TA real quick. We're gonna do some new TA real quick. Alright, so I don't want that to go away. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, so let's do some new TA. So Bitcoin like it's going to the gulag. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This look like it's dying. I feel like everybody's finna panic sell soon. it's about to get ugly. A lot of people are about to be underwater. A lot of people gonna be underwater. So these are clearly the levels for Bitcoin. As you can see, let's see, look at the weekly. The weekly is nasty. Ugh, look at the weekly, oh my God. We're at 89. Nobody even believed that we would go underneath 100,000. Yeah, this is gonna get ugly. And I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen, which would be max pain for Bitcoin. A lot of people are gonna buy right here at this 170. I mean, not 170, this 74 level, because you know that's where it jumped last time. Everybody's gonna be saying, oh, load the boat, and then boom, if we break 170, we'll probably get to 50K in like literally a couple of days, a week or two max from 70,000, because everybody's gonna panic sell right here, and everybody's just gonna just dump and sell. You know, fear is way stronger than greed, so everybody's gonna be scared, and that's when we get to 50K. And I think we do something where we dip down just a little bit, then reclaim, and then boom. That's what I think is gonna happen, in my opinion. So if you a Bitcoin buyer, I would buy a little bit here at 75, load the boat at 50, and just hold. That's what I would do. This is my opinion. Ethereum, I don't know why I had this line here. Same thing with Ethereum. This is a huge level right here. This 2800 level is huge right here. So if we lose 2800, this is over with. If we lose 2800, it's over with. We'll go down. I say buy a little bit down here and then buy a little bit more right here. That's what I would do. I think crypto is due for a good dip, to be honest with you. I think we're due for a good dip, bro. But I will buy a little bit. If you like Ethereum, buy a little bit here at 2130. Then I would personally load the boat right here at 1400 in this area right here. I mean, as you can see, last time we were here, we just ran up a lot. Like, we ran up almost 200%. So yeah, that's what I would do. And that's really pretty much it. That was my little late night stock analysis. I'm sorry if the video was kind of boring or if it was kind of all over the place. This is my first video. I'm finna practice getting better, and I'm gonna keep doing this. I just want to put some content out there, just to give y'all a little bit of input on what I've been watching. I hope everybody, you know, have a good night, a good week. Protect your gains. Trade smart. Look at me still making this stupid mistake. I'm gonna get better at this. I promise y'all I'm gonna get better at this. But yeah, trade smart, protect your gains. None of this is financial advice. Do not trade more than you can afford to lose. Stick to your plan. Practice psychology. Wait for your setup and execute. Don't be too fearful and don't be too greedy. You just gotta have that good balance and be right there in the middle so you can attack at the right time and bring the bacon home to your family. But yeah, I'm out. Peace, love, y'all.